Welcome back to another episode of the New York Fellas. Saint, Elijah, just the three of us tonight. Marty, not feeling good. Last second call out. I told him it's all right. He felt bad, but I said, take the time. You got a sore throat. We talk, right?
He doesn't do much talking anyway. So what's the
It's not really going to affect him that much.
Yeah, but when he talks, sometimes he does add some comedic relief, I guess you could say.
Unintentionally funny sometimes.
Exactly. And I haven't heard from Eric, so not the first time, but that's all right. But I want to start today's show off with the deepest apologies to Matt St. John.
Yes.
If you've been following along for the past 2 months, Saint loves to play this self-pity card.
Wait,
hold on. I'm setting the stage.
Who's been following along?
Hold
what
on.
would they be following along with? Our group chat where I'm being a sarcastic.
Well, you said it on here too. You did say it on here
as well.
You said it when I asked you about the logo. Remember,
Okay,
you're like, my opinion doesn't matter.
So have you been following along for the last 2 months?
2 weeks.
One time.
2
We've
weeks.
talked about it a bunch of times on here.
Saint, let me bring this home. You're gonna appreciate it, okay? To bring you behind the curtain just a little bit, he tells us that he's a second-class citizen to us. This just goes way back to no invites to New York City, yada, yada, yada. And yesterday was Matt's birthday. And not one of us in the group chat said happy birthday. So, Saint, I want to offer my deepest apologies on behalf of the New York Fellows and that separate group chat that we have with, I think, everybody on the show except Eric and two of our other friends who also forgot your birthday. Your point is being proven right that you might be a second-class citizen, and I don't mean that like I believe it, but you're getting points. So my deepest apologies from the New York Fellas, because we didn't say it as well in that group chat. Sarchi didn't say anything when he texted me a picture of Justin. I mean, Saint, I'm sorry. Happy 34th birthday.
Wow. 34.
I got the number right. You like that?
Yeah, that's good, dude. You're really on top of things.
I mean, listen, my parents have forgotten my birthday and didn't text me until the next day. So,
Oof.
In all reality, I 100% absolutely do not care, and I've never been one to care about dates or birthdays or anything. I don't. I forget people's all the time and stuff. It was just more so to the point, because Gotti got a whole slew of half a day of conversation, and I can't fucking get anything. And I was like, it was actually at the end of the day. It was 7 or 8 o'clock, and I was like, should I text them and tell them? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait. And then
good. It's a good play by you. It's a great play by you.
Until evening today too, so you really let it marinate.
It's funny. I was walking to work. When was Alex's birthday? I don't know. 3 days ago.
Oh, you don't know the exact day?
No, exactly. I don't remember.
It was this week sometime, I think.
I think it was Thursday. I was walking to work and I looked at my calendar and I was like, I'm pretty sure Saint's birthday is the 28th or 29th or somewhere. I know it's at the end of May, and I was like, I gotta remember to text him, and I forgot. Just forgot. Usually what happens though is somebody remembers and sets off the chain, and nobody nobody said it.
Right. Nobody questioned it. Nobody set off the chain. Nobody did anything. I was like, "Oh, this is just
went on Facebook to check, and it was not there. So I was like, there was no shot I was remembering.
And listen, I get that too, because I would use Facebook a lot for
I think that's what
stuff.
it really comes down to. It has less to do with you being a second-class citizen, is that everyone relies on social media for them to tell them when someone's birthday is, for the most part.
Those guys Snapchat Gotti all the time, so the little birthday thing would pop up on his birthday as well.
Right. I know that. It's just more. It's just more so. It fits.
It's a bad look. It's a real bad look.
It is, considering you're one of the podcast members.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hand up, right? We're all putting our hand up here and we're saying,
because believe it or not, I don't know why, but your birthday is one of the only ones that I actually remember consistently. I don't know why that is.
Well, that makes me feel worse.
Well, there's only a couple random ones that I remember, but it's just phone numbers.
Do you remember Danny's?
Phone numbers. Dan's is around Marty's, isn't it? Because don't you guys do a combo? You do a combo together.
Right. So it's around then. I know all my brothers. Sometimes I forget my mom's. I don't know why. I think it's because both my parents are on One's like the 15th of July and the other one's like the 15th of June. And my dad and my aunt have the same birthday. So that one I always remember because there's 2 birthdays.
Right. It's like phone numbers. There's a couple phone numbers I've remembered
I don't
my
know
entire
yours.
life. Right. I don't know really anybody's, but then there's like a couple random ones of people that you just have like stuck with you that you can pinpoint anywhere.
Remember them back in the days. You had to have them memorized.
Yeah,
it's in my calendar now for next year. So
I can't guarantee I won't forget next year, but I'm going to try really hard.
No, I can guarantee you pretty much all will. It'll be the same. Unless Aaron might not because he put it in his calendar, but that doesn't even really mean anything because he could have just put it in there and then, like, no reminder or anything.
His calendar is basically the word of God to him. Like, his calendar is very, Matt St. John's birthday. His calendar is very by the book. Listen. Just sorry. That's all we have to say is we're sorry. The finals, the NBA finals are set. San Antonio Spurs and the New York Knicks. You know.
Hey, wait. Before you get into this, I have something else.
Is it related to the Champions League?
No, it's not soccer.
We can talk about that.
No, it's non-sports related pre-talk, sports talk.
Is this acceptable for...
Yes, no, it is. Okay. It's very acceptable. Why are you so against when I have said, you have this weird thing where I
you're
can't
about to go,
say,
I'm watching my child.
Why can't I say that? I don't understand.
You know how I know, we're so simpatico here. I knew exactly where you were going after.
Yes, you did. And I know you knew because you're a fucking dickhead.
I think it's just, I don't. Sorry. Explain what you said to which I reacted to. Sorry.
Yeah, what just happened there?
You're in that text. You're in the text.
Yeah, but I don't know what you're saying right now.
We were going back and forth. I mean, honestly, there was a bunch of nonsense in there that we were going back and forth with Aaron not showering.
Yeah, I started off by saying I went to the gym and I really smell and I can smell myself, and then Aaron chimed in.
That's what it was in line to. We were talking about not showering, and I was like, yeah, when I'm home and like if I'm not doing anything, I said if you're not sweating or you're not like getting dirty, there's no reason to shower. And I was like when I'm home Friday to Monday watching Ariana, I don't like really do anything, so I'm not necessarily showering. And Mike's like, why would you say watching?
I said, is it watching when it's your own kid? And I think...
But what are you doing?
I stand by that. Like, it almost sounds like you're babysitting.
But I didn't say babysit. I said watching because I am watching her. Like, what do you... I don't understand what
it sounds like it's a scheduled event as opposed to something that happens naturally, all the time.
Right.
It happens all the time. But it's scheduled to happen all the time. So, like, I don't know what the fuck.
But, like, it's just it's your everyday life with your wife, Diana, where she has to go to work and you have to be home with Ariana. So, like, I would have said, like, when I'm home with Ariana by myself, it's the same thing, but you're not, like, when you're saying I'm watching, it makes it sound like you're doing a task that you wouldn't do normally.
No, it makes it seem like I'm doing a task that I would do at that time. I don't understand. If I said, when you and Marty got on me before about saying babysitting. I actually agreed with that one because I'm like, all right, yeah, you're right. It's not babysitting because it's my own kid. I just, like, whatever. I just misspoke. But when I said watching,
I don't know. I think watching.
I'm watching her. Like, what am I doing? I think
watching is babysitting. I think watching is babysitting adjacent.
But it's not, because what am I doing? Like, I have to watch her. Like, I am literally, like, I am oversighting her. I am watching her.
I guess, but Lige, give us a ruling.
I got to read that. Let me go back and read the text, because I understand what you guys are both saying, but it sounded like he had a scheduled time to watch her. So let me go back.
In reality, I kind of do. It's pretty much every weekend. This is how it goes.
So that's what it sounded like. Every weekend, he's in charge of his daughter for the entire weekend.
Yes, which I am, pretty much. Unless we're going home or there's a holiday or something, but, like, this is our schedule pretty much all the time. So
I guess that's my point. Like, this is your everyday life on a weekend. Are you watching her, or are you just, I'm with my daughter on weekends?
I am with her, but I am watching her. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're physically watching her. Like...
I gave you the babysitting thing because I kind of agreed with that, and I thought about it. And I'm like, yeah, if you were just talking to somebody, you wouldn't say that.
I got to babysit the kid.
In this context, I'll read it.
Okay.
If I'm watching Ariana Friday to Monday, which is most weekends, not doing anything or don't go out or anything, that's pretty standard. I think we're talking about showering.
Yeah.
Yes. We're talking about lack thereof.
So I guess it sounds like do you watch her by yourself from Friday to Monday? Okay, so that is a scheduled watch that he has to do, which makes sense.
Pretty much every weekend
by himself.
But you're not.
Was saying,
yeah, no, also that wouldn't count. If Dinah was here and I was just like, oh, we're both around and whatever, like that's not what I'm saying. Like I am literally, she is gone almost the entire weekend, and I am here with her, so I am watching her. I didn't mean it as like me and my kid. Because trust me, dude, I'm the first person who hates when people do that. Like I am number one hater of all of that stuff. It's just I don't understand what the problem was with
because when you say I'm watching my kid, it just sounds sounds off.
But in the context of what we were talking about, I was explaining what was going on.
Yeah, if it was like, hey, you want to come over later? Like, no, I have to watch my kid. Then it'd be like, okay, that's terrible.
I'm with I'm with Ariana. Like,
but if it's a scheduled thing, I have to watch her Friday through Monday every weekend because I'm doing it by myself. Then yes, that makes sense.
I guess that's my point. Are you watching her, or like are you just that's your daughter, so like that's your whole life? No, I mean you're actually physically watching her. I know that, but that's your everyday life. You should be watching her all the time.
But you're taking watching as if it's like you're using watching in both ways. Like that's
that's how I took it.
You can't use it both ways. Like you can't just say, oh, it's watching when it's not your kid, but then when it is your kid, it's not watching. Like the word is the same fucking word. Like if it's a scheduled event of me to watch her, then I'm watching her. Yeah, yes. By myself.
I guess
my wife's not here.
I don't look at it as a scheduled. Maybe I'm backtracking a little bit. I don't look at it as a scheduled event. I look at it as just like this is your life. Like,
and it is, and I agree with you. I just don't understand what the issue was with the phrasing. That's why I was pissed. Like, what the fuck does that matter? And in the context that we were talking about it, it was literally just to describe, which the stupidest argument on earth. Which if
I wish Marty. Yeah, well, I think she'd agree with me.
No, she would agree with me she would be pissed about the shower thing, but she would be.
Yeah.
I think she listens to every episode.
I mean, dude, I was sitting on the couch post run. It's like 75 degrees out, so good sweat, and like I could smell myself when I was sitting down. Yeah, it's disgusting.
That's pretty brutal.
It's great. It was awesome.
That's pretty brutal. I mean,
it's the mark of a man.
Oh yeah, that's true. Your own stench.
All right. The ruling is Lodge says I'm okay for this one.
Yeah, okay,
we will be monitoring closely going forward.
All right, well, if I can't use it in any other context, I'm not saying I'm frivolously using that as the context, but in how we were talking about it with the conversation prior, I think it was fine.
You know what? I'm going to text Marty right now and say, can you go back and read the group chat and give me a ruling? I'd like Marty's opinion.
I'm going to agree with you because he was the one who said a thing about the babysitting before, so Marty is obviously 100% on your side.
I'm going to say, can you go back and read the group chat on Saint watching Ariana?
Also, if he can read the group chat, just get the fuck on here. What is he doing?
He said he doesn't feel good.
Nah, that guy.
So you guys are in. You guys,
but I'm here.
So you guys show up to work no matter sick or not. You don't call out sick.
I have to. I'm in charge of my own business.
That's
I
fair.
have to.
You could also take as much time off as you want.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that part.
Don't you ever see those memes where it's like when you're a grown man having to ask another grown man for PTO, and it's like a guy on all fours?
That's brutal, yeah.
Marty's such a dumbass. He goes, "Which chat?" Okay, Saint, fair point. Like I get your overall point. I wasn't, believe it or not, you probably don't believe it, but believe it or not, I was not, like, I think I've gone at you a lot harder on other things.
No, you definitely have. I'm not saying
that one was like pretty modest.
That was a modest one. I just didn't understand what the issue was in the context we were talking about it. The other one, the thing is though, I'll give you the other one. I understood. Like when Marty called me out on saying babysitting, I agreed, and I was like, yeah, that was a poor choice of words to say that. So I get that in that context. But this one, I was like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to say?
Taking strays however you can get them.
Yeah, it's fucking unbelievable.
I mean, Marty's brain must be fried. He goes, what am I looking for?
I can't even focus when he's not on here either.
Like when I was going at you about Arsenal, you want 2 minutes on Arsenal?
I can give you an
hour.
Like
when I sent that picture of like I said, let's go PSG or whatever, and then I like texted you Saint ? Like I was trying to get at you a little bit for the Arsenal thing.
I'm
like
sure he
really? Were you? I had no idea.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I had no idea, dude. You're trying to get at me?
Mike did watch it.
I did. So I told you I wasn't going to watch an ounce of soccer yesterday.
Watched the last 15 minutes extra time and the PKs.
No. I walked by a bar. They had it on. I saw it for literally 2 seconds, snapped that photo and sent it to you guys. So I guess I did watch an ounce. And then when I got home and it was like 1-1 in the 120th or whatever it was, I was like, all right, maybe I should tune in to see how this ends. I didn't know they were going to go to PKs. I guess I didn't know that. I was like, I had to look it up. I was like, can this end in a tie? And then I was like, that's kind of stupid. There's no way it can end in a tie. It's a final, right?
So I kept saying Arsenal's just playing for the second leg.
Right.
Arsenal's
just playing for ties all the time.
And we'll only do this for the next 4 minutes, but
yeah.
Oh, nice.
So let me ask you a question. Yeah, this is a birthday gift to you. Good point.
You had to talk about
birthday
Arsenal
gift would have been a victory. Yeah.
So let me ask you.
Talk about my team's second ever only trip to the Champions League final, only to lose in horrific fashion. Yes, let's talk.
Go ahead, let's talk.
Happy birthday. If you're weighing the titles that they were playing for, and the one that they already won, right? Because they won the English Premier League, right?
Correct.
And they have some fakakta, you just win the regular season, you're the best, blah, blah, whatever. And then the Champions League, they lost that. If you as a fan have to pick one or the other, can't pick both, which one do you want? Like, are you satisfied with them just winning the Premier League and then losing the Champions? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And it is actually a pretty fair question, especially because in the circumstance they're in when they haven't won. They haven't won either.
Here we go.
Well, Champions League they've never won, and then the Premier League they haven't won in 23 years. So it's definitely a fair question. I would say if you ask people in England, they.
What did I do?
Oh gosh!
It's YouTube. Be ready if you're gonna tell me you're taking the day because you're not feeling well. I ask you to look up something in the chat. You show up.
My Zyrtec kicked in, and I'm feeling better.
Okay, Marty, we'll get to you in a minute.
Me, dude.
We'll get to you in a minute, Marty. I want to hear.
Terrible.
Yeah, you do. I want to hear Saint finish on the Arsenal point.
I would say if you ask people in England, they're going to say they're happy with the Premier League title. I would say the only reason, if they had done it in a little bit different fashion, like they basically had to scrape by the skin of their teeth to win the Premier League, and they had to get Bournemouth to get lucky to win that game,
or had to draw. And it wasn't in Arsenal's hands.
Right. It wasn't like Arsenal won on their own victory and they even got to celebrate it on their own victory. They won because somebody else
a little bit better.
Somebody else dropped points. Also, if they had lost the Champions League in like a regular fashion, so like they lose the game 2-1 in regular time, like kind of what I would expect. Or they lose 3-1, or it's a good game and they lose in regulation. Okay, like you kind of expected the game to go that way. The way that they lost was absolutely brutal, and the fact that they've never won it is pretty brutal. I mean, I personally would rather have the Champions League than have the Premier League. However, I know that if you ask a majority of soccer fans across the globe, they're going to say the Premier League means more. But like, I don't know, dude. You're the greatest in the world when you win the Champions League. Like, literally, you're the greatest club in the world.
And honestly, Arsenal's time to win, but they're going to win more Premier Leagues down the road. It's bound to happen.
The Champions League is so tough to get there.
Champions League is such a crapshoot every single year that when you get there, you need to win it. It's insane that Real Madrid's done it 15 times.
Right, and Barca, however many times they've done it. Like, and PSG getting there, like, we caught a break. In reality, we caught a break by PSG getting to that game because it should have been Bayern. And if it was, I don't see Arsenal having a remote shot at that game because Bayern would have dominated them. They caught a break with PSG getting there.
And their entire side was a break.
And their entire side was a break. And PSG, like, they had them flustered. Their offense looked very poor, and they literally just did the same thing that they do all year. And they just sit back and try to play for the tie and play for extra and maybe get a counter and, like, just very frustrating.
So much more.
I would have, me personally, would have rather had the Champions League, but I know if you ask somebody in England right now, they're happy with the Premier League and they say we're going to get back, but like it's really the flip. It's much harder to win the Champions League than it is to win the Premier League.
I mean, City's been arguably the best team in the world for the past 10 years, and they've made it twice to the Champions League final. It's insane trying to get back there.
Right. So I personally, no, I'm not really satisfied. And if the games went differently, or if the way that they went about winning, like if they had clinched the Premier League at home with a dominating victory, and they had actually been able to celebrate, and like they clinched it a week ahead of time or whatever,
well,
just the way
I mean,
they happen. They won. A win's a win. You won.
They
the
don't
league,
ask
also,
how. They ask how many.
Right. But at the end of the day, also here's why there's like a cliche to it. The team that you had to outlast to win the Premier League beat you fucking twice this year. Or did we draw and then you guys won?
We beat you in the FA Cup, and then we beat you in
So 2-0-1 against the team that you outlasted for like. So it doesn't even feel like you're really. It does. You won. You won. You had more points. Whatever. City dropped the last 2 games of their season. Did not go as it probably should have. But like
Bournemouth's a good team though.
Bournemouth is a good team. It just, I don't know. It's not as satisfying for me. I would have rather have seen a Champions League victory in this respect on how both went.
Well, I hate to break it to you. We're a minute and 25 seconds over the time allotted.
That's the extra time.
So
it's injury time, so we got an extra minute and a half.
Yeah, right. We never know when the clock's going to end here.
Yeah.
But
that's what I love about soccer, man. Hits the 90 mark, the whistle, and then you never know.
Yeah, right.
And then jump into baseball so Marty can say something.
Well, then if if possession goes a certain way, the ref can say, "Let's see this play through," even though the clock is already done. We're going to let it go. It's one of the dumbest things in sports.
Soccer, you know how.
I know how it works, and that part in particular is. I understand the stoppage time. I understand that like the ref has the exact time, all that good stuff, and they're actually probably calculating stoppage time like to the exact second. Like I have no problem with that. But it's the possession where it's like, oh well, let's see this one through and see what happens here, and then
let's give them a
like
shot
that part
here.
Is right. That's kind of if the clock was 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in stoppage time, and it hits 5 minutes and 10 seconds, the whistle should be blown. It should not wait till the play is over. Like that part makes no sense to me.
Oh yeah, if you're on like a counterattack or something like that.
If the time is up, the time is up.
Or like that ref before halftime, which it pissed me off because we're just so stupid trying to waste time in the first half.
I watched the replays of that.
But like the ref just takes away the corner because it took a little bit too long to get there. Like the ref can make that discretion, which is stupid in itself, but it's also Arsenal's stupid on their own. But like that's a stupid discretionary call. They're going up to kick, and at that point now you're just like, nah, I'm not going to give it to him. Or at the end of the game, they got a second corner, and he's like, nah, I'm not going to give you this one either. And he can just do that if he feels like it. Like that part is crazy.
A lot of power.
Well,
extra stoppage time.
Yeah, extra stoppage time. We let the play continue on there. The counter strike was going. Saint Marty, I'll give you 10 seconds to put your hand up and say you forgot to wish Saint a happy birthday. So the floor is yours for 10 seconds. Go.
Hand up. I didn't wish him a happy birthday. I really heavily rely on the Facebook notifications, and I didn't get a Facebook notification or didn't see anything on his Instagram posted and did not see a Snapchat notification. So I forgot my mom's birthday one year, so you're not special.
I told you. So
I know.
So Marty,
you
thank
missed
you.
the whole precursor to this whole thing.
Thank you for the accountability there, and we're gonna skip over the watching thing because I was hoping you would just respond to my text message. Instead, you just jumped on.
No, I responded. I said it's a little strange.
I know. Well, it is, and that's where we're going to leave it.
Give him 45 seconds.
No. We'll leave it there because
we already talked way too much
we've
about
talked way too much about it.
Alcohol in his hand.
I know, Marty. I saw it.
He's got alcohol in his hand.
I saw it.
Okay, so all right, he just brought it up, so now we have to.
No.
He just fucking brought it up. No, he just brought it up, so now I have to. Now he has to own
Okay, Marty, you have 30
He's not
seconds.
Say anything different that's already been said.
I want to hear. I want to hear what Saint has to say.
He's completely going to agree with everything that Mike says.
No, I would say.
I think as
watching your child saying I have to watch my child is a little like. No, you just have to exist. You just have life to do.
but I do have to watch. But I am. Yeah, we already went through all this. So I am literally watching her. Like, it's a scheduled time that I am fully the whole weekend. No one else is here. I am watching her, and it happens pretty much every weekend. It wasn't meant to be like, oh, I have all the high and mighty honor that I have to do. Like, no, it was just this is something I'm doing. I didn't know how to phrase it any other way other than like in the context of what we were talking about, which is what I explained.
Talking about watching what am I supposed to say? Drinking a beer, you might as well throw some Creed on.
Yeah.
No, that's not even what we were talking about. We were talking about not showering. That was what the conversation that Mike was referencing.
He's got a cold Sam Adams in his hand, Marty. It's
I'm
really
beer,
concerning.
Dude. What's the fucking problem?
No problem, Saint. It's your birthday weekend.
Daughter behind you right now?
She's in the playpen. He's got a beer in his hand.
Tell
this
me.
is troubling.
Yeah, she's in the playpen. And Marty, this is the only thing I'll say to you, because I know you and you have the same opinion, and honestly, for the most part, I agree with your guys' opinions about what you guys think.
Clip that, Lige. Clip it.
About how people act when they have kids and blah, blah, blah. I get it. You and Mike are on the same page, but I will just say, I genuinely believe neither one of you actually has any contextual understanding of what that actually means, so you have no room to speak on any of it.
Well, yeah, of course. We don't have kids.
Well, yeah,
right.
But I'm
to
saying
just say like, oh, you're just living and you're existing. Oh, but but you're just living and you're just existing.
I've never been in the military. I have an opinion about the military.
That's not what I said. Saint, not having an opinion about it.
You got to answer this question for me. If let's say that Diana was home on the weekends, would you still say I have to watch the kid?
No, I would say no. Ariana's around or something.
Yeah, she's just here.
Yeah, Ariana's hanging out this tonight.
She's playing poker with me
I would say Ariana's. No, I'd be like, no, she's here. But in the context of what we were talking about, that doesn't make any sense.
In the situation, you know the situation.
You know the situation. Our ass is in the jackpot now. Okay,
listen to me and hear what I'm saying.
Let us dive into the NBA Finals. We talked
World Cup preview?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. We talked enough soccer. We talked enough about Saints' life. And we're going to talk with the NBA Saint. Finals now. Happy birthday, Saint.
Oh, thanks.
We love you.
Yeah.
Can we put the title "Happy Birthday, Saint Arsenal Lose"?
We love you immensely.
Saint lost never be forgotten. Arsenal lost on
Arsenal
Saint's
loses on Saint's birthday. I think that should be the title.
That's actually awesome.
Are you guys ready?
Marty. Yeah, let's talk about the finals.
All right. The NBA Finals, San Antonio Spurs and the New York Knicks. Game 1, Wednesday in San Antonio. Spurs went 7 with the Thunder. They won Game 7 in Oklahoma City. And I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole game, but from what I understand, it sounds like San Antonio kind of just, I don't want to say had their way, but like I don't know how close it was at one point.
They had an answer for everything OKC did. I think it was 77-77 at one point. But they had the lead most of the game. They just, Shea played great, honestly, but he had no help. Zero help.
The team played poor.
I heard on the broadcast.
Had a bunch of threes, but nobody did anything for OKC.
I heard on the broadcast, Reggie was saying, like, Shea was tired. And
he was exhausted.
Yeah, it looks like you could see it. After he said it, I looked, and I was like, he does look a little tired. But listen, as a Knicks fan, excuse me, this is exactly what you wanted in the Western Conference Finals after the Knicks swept the Cavaliers. You wanted 7. You wanted guys to be tired. I guarantee you if SGA is tired, I guarantee you those guys on the Spurs are tired. Yeah, they're young. They're, whatever. But you wanted it to go 7. It was a dogfight for 7 games. I do have to say I'm a little surprised that OKC did not come out with a little more intensity when they were up 3-2 back in San Antonio. Like it almost felt like
blown off them.
Yeah, it almost felt like they were kind of playing with their food a little bit, and they were like, "We're good enough to just close it out at home in Game 7," and that didn't happen. I think when you have a team down, right? If you have a lead 3-2 going back to San Antonio, man, you got to like foot on the throat, just like kill them. And so I kind of, I'm not going to blame them, but like it's kind of a weird strategy, I guess, if you could say.
Yeah, they brought Jalen Williams back for Game 7, but then obviously something happened where he couldn't play, or they brought him back for Game 6.
Yeah, I guess he didn't look that great, right?
Yeah, and he couldn't play for Game 7, so I guess, I don't know, they maybe should have saved him Game 6, brought him back for Game 7, but yeah, you can't leave we talk about the two best words in sports. Our podcast is great for that. Game 7. But you can't.
Oh, yeah.
The whole point of Game 7 and why we love it so much is because all bets are off. Anything can happen in Game 7. So you can't leave it up for that chance. You got to go to San Antonio. You got to put your best effort in.
Yeah.
You get blown out by 30, and it's like, all right, we can beat these guys. And then they have confidence going into Game 7. They don't care. They've already beat you at home once, and that's what happens. And the Spurs just look great. That whole team, top to bottom, just looked really good.
Yeah.
They're way too young to be doing this. It's terrifying.
That's what I've learned from this series. Wemby is not a good guy.
Yeah, he did put a hit out on those two guys at the end of the game. I don't know how
crazy.
I mean,
and then he congratulated them. He said, "I like that. I like how you almost ended a guy's career." That's what he said.
He loves the game.
I guess. He does.
For somebody who's a little, no offense, he looks to be a little fragile. It's tough to be ordering.
For a guy who went and lived with the monks, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he's out there putting hits on guys. I mean,
that's his mentality. So that way, when he's on the court, he's a killer.
Oh, great. So I'm gonna practice monkism or whatever it's called off the court, but when it's on the court, all bets are off.
I don't think it's called monkism.
Whatever it is.
No, it is. I like it.
Monkism.
Yeah, monkism.
He's a monk off the court. That's fine. You want to be a monkism off the court, but not on the court. Whatever. But shifting to the Knicks and the Spurs.
Soundbite.
What?
Then move on.
I can't see your device is garbage. I can't see your face. It's gonna be. See, here's the fun.
Well, no, you know what it says. It says on my thing that my audio quality is better than what it shows.
Here's what's gonna happen when I post it to YouTube later. It'll be crystal clear. It'll look better than probably all of our videos, but that's not the point. Shifting gears to the Spurs and the Knicks. A couple of things that I wrote down here. Right. I saw on Twitter today a bunch of people saying revenge for 1999 when the Spurs and the Knicks played each other. And it's like, are we serious?
27 years ago.
Bro, it was 27 years ago.
That's just the internet being stupid. Nothing.
Half the internet wasn't around for that.
Yeah, right. I mean, I was 7. Stupid. Marty wasn't born. You were 1. I mean, Saint was 8. I mean,
I was 3.
I don't remember 1999. I don't remember 2 weeks ago. I'll forget stuff when I go to the grocery store when I just left my apartment to say, like, what do I have to get?
The Yankees in the playoffs and the World Series.
Yeah. Well, the point is, I thought people saying that was incredibly dumb. I also did see a picture of Cat walking into his first game for the Knicks in, was it 24 or 25? Whatever it was. His first game as a Knick, he wore a 1999 final shirt walking into the arena, which I thought was kind of cool. That was interesting. I mean, there's a lot of things, right? The Long Island Railroad strike in 94. I mean, like they made the finals in 94. There's a Long Island Railroad strike. Are the Yankees in 99 beat the Braves? The Braves are really good this year. I wouldn't be shocked if they represented the NL in the World Series. A lot of parallels here. I think right?
History repeats itself. They say that.
Yeah, that's a good question. Are you? I don't know if I'm taking a Knicks championship for for the Yankees at the end of this year. Whatever, that's not the point. We don't talk about that. You said
you wouldn't take 3 Knicks championships in a row for a Yankees World Series appearance.
Yeah, I wanted to. Whatever. Let me get to my next point. How do you attack the Spurs if you're the Knicks? Saint,
take Wemby's legs out. Who said that?
Yeah, clip them.
Double team Wemby, block chop at knees, end life.
Well, all right. I'll go first then.
No, I got it. I got it.
Jalen Wemby.
Yeah, good strategy.
Honestly, the key is you get Wemby in foul trouble. Like, I know Cat can have those games where he decides to drive to the hoop and not just camp out on the 3-point line, but if you get Wemby in foul trouble, that team can fall apart. They're good enough to have the guards that can keep up with it, but they're also very young and inexperienced. The Knicks obviously haven't made the finals, but they're a bunch of veterans. So you have that advantage, so you can take advantage of when their main centerpiece is out of the game, go on a quick 8-0 run, 10-0 run, make something happen when he's out of the game. But they're a very good team, but they're young. So take advantage of that part. You have the experience, and if you want to rank players, I guess Wemby's obviously number 1. Knicks might have the next 3 best players.
Brunson, OG, and Cat. Yeah.
But then the Spurs, the Spurs are very well coached, and Dylan Harper's an animal. Castle.
But I think their entire supporting cast is good enough to like they're not.
They won 62 games this year in the West.
Listen,
they're not scrubs, but in the regular season is what it is. Whatever.
No, but they were pushing OKC for the 1 seed after OKC started off 20-1, which is just insane. So
the Spurs had OKC's number in the regular season though for whatever reason.
For some reason, Chet doesn't know how to play basketball when Wemby's playing against him.
Yeah,
but
I think you're right, Saint. I'll hear from you next. I don't know who Wemby's. I think we talked about this last week. Like, who does Wemby actually guard? Is he camping out in the paint? You know, if he's camping out in the paint, like, what are you supposed to do?
I think he's going to switch off everybody, and he's just going to sit in the middle of the paint and just block everything.
So who would? I guess. So then, what do you do? Like, you just. I think I texted somebody today. You drive to the hoop, you kick to the corner for a 3, and OG, I think, has the best corner 3-point shooting percentage in the NBA. I'm pretty sure. I think one X factor for the Knicks who has been playing very well since Game 4 of the first round is Mikal Bridges. Like, he's been. Like, you forget about those 5 first-round picks that you gave up for this guy when everyone would – that's the only thing that they would talk about when he stinks. But in the playoffs, for some reason, after that game, somebody got in his ass and said, hey, you got to play better. And he's been – got right in there. He's been playing better. I think it's going to be a great series. I think, to your point, Lige, what you said about them being young and inexperienced, yes, they are. The Knicks have not had finals experience as a group, but there's – again – it's a team that was built in free agency. I don't think anybody's been drafted on that starting 5. I'm pretty sure, I think Mikal and Cat hasn't played in the finals. Mikal's played in the finals. I think, yes, Mikal has played in the finals with the Suns, right? Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
OG. And I think that's it. So, like, there's pieces on that team.
He won. Did he not?
He did.
Or no?
Yeah, he did.
On the other hand, Luke Cornett's probably playing the finals for the Celtics, right?
That's right. Yeah, but is he that big of a piece?
2 minutes a game, but yeah.
That block he had was that big of a piece? Did you see the block?
Essential.
He had a chase down block on Hartenstein.
Marty thinks Cornette is essential. He's a cornerstone guy.
He is their backup center.
Yeah, that's true. Saint, if you're the Knicks, how do you attack the Spurs?
I mean, I think it's a lot of... Dude, it's a lot of dribble. It's going to be a lot of dribble, drive, and kick out because they're not going to want to go inside. And I think to Elijah's point when he said, like, yeah, if Cat's you get Wemby in foul trouble, like, I think these guys are going to stay as far away from inside the paint as possible. And I think, personally, I think that's to the Knicks' detriment because I think when they start completely just relying on everything outside and around the arc is when they start taking crazy shots. Like, a lot of their game goes inside out, so they have to. And I think, I mean, naturally, dude, he's like, he puts fear in people when he's there. Not necessarily fear because of, you know, what he is, but just the shot blocking capability. Nobody even wants to go in there. Like, all the shit. Think about if he just sits inside somewhere in the paint. Like, all the stuff that Brunson does. Do you think Brunson's going to be going to the rack? And, like, Wemby can block 70% of his shots. Like, just from pure height alone, like he could be, he could have 4 feet behind him and he can still block.
Well, I think what you said is he's going to create space in the paint. He's not going to go up for a shot. He's going to go for a block or whatever, and then kick it out to a guy in the corner.
I think they're going to have to hit a lot of shots, and it's probably, I'd say that probably goes both ways. Like, I think the series is going to go the length just because I think the Knicks are going to struggle figuring out what to do, and sometimes it's going to work, and it's a 7-game series, right? So I think they're going to get a couple games where it works really well, and they're going to get a couple games where they have no idea what to do. Plus, going to San Antonio too, they don't have home court advantage. Which, if you did in the Garden, it might be a different story, right? So I think it's going to be tough, but get him in foul trouble is easy to say, but he doesn't really get in foul trouble that much. He's kind of his own worst enemy. It's just if he does dumb things, which he doesn't that much, he'll get himself in foul trouble. But I don't know.
So let me ask you a question. If obviously after game 3 in the first series, they switched up their offense and started running it through Cat, right? If you're running your offense through Cat in this series, is Wemby guarding him at the outside on the 3-point line?
Probably not. I think they're going to run almost like like kind of what they do anyways. They're gonna probably run like some sort of box and one type of thing, except it'd be like a defensive box and one where he just kind of sits in the middle and everybody else guards. Because that's kind of what they do now. Like he just kind of floats around the paint, and if somebody goes out, they just pop somebody. They just flash somebody out, and he just sits inside, so that he can eliminate a lot of that stuff inside, so they don't have to worry about those threats. And like, I feel like if you make the Knicks worst enemy is when the Knicks make themselves one-dimensional. That's always been when the Knicks are their worst enemy. So if Wemby is making them one-dimensional and they actually have to do stuff, that's probably your biggest problem if they can't figure out how to run actual offense. Because I think the Spurs guys don't get enough credit. Castle, Harper, like these guys can like one-on-one matching up. You don't have that much dominance over them, right? Like Cat probably would on one of those guys or whatever. And like Brunson's obviously better than a guard that's going to guard him. But like overall, it's pretty evenly matched. Like they're not bad. They're a good supporting cast to support Wemby being dominant, basically.
I have the opposite take. I think that you play your normal game of basketball. I think that you make Wemby actually play good defense and you apply pressure, because this is going to be you use your veteran status against them and you just come in and you just try to punch them in the mouth. I really think that you do that for the first game. Like the first game is going to be key. If the Knicks can come in and they play their basketball and they make Wemby make defensive plays, because I think Jalen Brunson is shifty enough to be able to drive to the basket and still be able to get it up even with Wemby there. So I think you force him to make plays. I think that's the best thing, and get him in foul trouble.
Marty, you don't talk much basketball, brother, but I'm going to give you a standing O.
Thank you.
I loved it.
Marty with that real talk.
I loved it, Marty. That was fantastic. Yeah, I think there's an element of like you can't change what's gotten you to this point in the playoffs, right? But you also have to adapt to who's on the floor. I mean, like it's no secret
come down to coaching.
And here's the other thing I just thought about.
First game's most important.
Mike Brown has been to the NBA Finals as a head coach. I'm pretty sure this is this guy's Spurs head coach's first or second year, right?
Yeah, he's definitely.
I don't know what his success looks like as an assistant coach or whatever, or other levels, but I think you give the advantage of coaching to Mike Brown because he's been in this situation. As Marty's camera goes off, you've been in this situation as a head coach, so I think you have to give the advantage to the Knicks in that regard. But I think it's gonna be a great series. I know the regular season doesn't mean anything at this point, but the Knicks did play pretty well against them in the regular season. This is, I mean, Adam Silver. Adam Silver is just he is in the Shangri-La right now. I mean, it is a NBA Cup, Emirates Cup rematch in the NBA Final.
Right now?
Oh, I mean, he's elated. I mean, he is excited. It's Wemby. I mean, the NBA right now, in all seriousness, is in a win-win, okay? Because the Knicks haven't been here in 27 years. New York City and basketball is just like an amazing thing. You have Wemby, who is glazed by everybody in this country, everybody overseas, the entire NBA, and either way, the NBA wins. So, yeah, he's a coward. He
wants the Knicks to win.
Our other group chat today, he was like, I'm pretty sure the other day he said, I'm a Thunder fan. I have money on them.
Well, yeah,
now
that's why he was a Thunder fan. He had money on them.
Right. Now he's texting me in our other chat saying,
for the Spurs.
He goes, my Spurs versus your Knicks. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I have it on record.
He does most of that just to piss you off.
Yeah, I know he does.
And then he said, Mike, I hope the Knicks win for your sake.
Yeah, for my sake.
I think he'll genuinely be happy for you if the Knicks win.
He might, and he's a better person than I think I am or any one of us are, because I would not. I don't want to see any of you guys be happy.
I hope the Knicks lose in 4.
Right. I mean, and I think that's the right mindset.
But that's the game you can play when you're not an actual basketball fan. You don't root for an actual team.
It's cowardly.
I do want a good series.
It's awesome.
Like, which I think we're set up to have a very good, entertaining series. Like I think it's very hard not to see 7. Like, I just don't think either team is very dominant on one another to not see 7. Personally.
Yeah, and one other thing I actually saw, I think Barstool sent this out right after the Spurs won. I'm pretty sure Wemby said, I think it was the first time he played at MSG. He said, quote, "It's not as big as I expected." if I'm the MSG crowd, which I would never be a part of that crowd because I can't afford it, I think there's an element to his.
You can.
I mean, I am pretty wealthy. I mean, I belong to a health club, Saint.
No, health club.
It's a health club.
Yes,
it's not a gym. Health club.
It's a club. Yes.
Right. I think there's a part of Wemby's game at this point in his career where you can mentally rattle him. So if I'm the MSG crowd, I mean, like, I'm chanting whatever I can. I said this in a group chat, like, the moment he hears "fuck Wemby" from 19,000 people, like, you know, it could impact him a little bit. I'm not saying he can't handle it, but you never know. I think there is a mental side of him that's still maturing. Thoughts?
I mean, he went to OKC game 1 and, like, put on a show. So I don't know if that's really true.
I don't think the Knicks crowd's going to affect him at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know.
MSG was bigger than he thought it was. Guy has no idea.
Smaller.
I think MSG is tough for anybody to play in regardless. He can say whatever he wants. It's going to be tough when he gets there.
Oh, I hate
Well, you've heard the saying, like, yeah.
I mean, dude, they light flares and they go nuts in there. The atmosphere is 10 times the atmosphere we got.
I mean, it's disgusting.
We have a DJ playing basketball. We have a DJ playing music for 95% of the game.
Absolutely drives me insane. It needs to go.
Defense.
Or defense. Playing little 50-cent clips or fucking stupid little nonsense in the background.
Okay, here, my turn now. Okay, my turn.
Now I go.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Here's what I don't want to hear. Okay, I don't want to hear anything about how Knicks fans are unruly if they win the NBA championship. Okay, and for everybody listening, go look up what happened in Paris yesterday. It's disgusting. Okay,
there were so many memes about, like, if they win or lose, and it was the exact same picture.
Disgusting. I think it's also stupid that people absolutely lose their minds and loot stores and light shit on fire. Like, what are we doing?
It could happen to New York City. Lock your doors.
Lock your windows, close your doors.
There's always this saying that, like, guys, like, if they're playing the Nets if they have back-to-backs, right? If they're playing the Nets on a Friday, they're going to sit that game and save themselves to play the Knicks on Saturday, right? Like, people, for some reason, get up to play at MSG because they call it the Mecca of basketball, et cetera, et cetera. It's either going to go, in my opinion, for Wemby and the Spurs, it's either going to be, holy shit, they're playing really well because the stage is so bright, or it's going to be the lights are too bright and they're going to kind of collapse a little bit. The Knicks have to split in San Antonio. That's the goal. Win the first game, you take home court, you come back to MSG, and then you try to win 2 at home. And then you go up 3-1, whatever it is. That's got to be the
perfect for them.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's moving it. The series has to go in short goals. Split in San Antonio. That's the first goal.
Yeah. Easily. I think that you start the game off with OG driving to the hoop and trying to yam one down on Yemby. That's how you start the game.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
and honestly, I do think no matter what happens, it's going to end up, personally, I think it's going to end up 2-2. I think if they split the first 2, they're going to split the next 2. I think if San Antonio takes the first 2, I think the Garden is going to, I almost think it wouldn't be even as much of a detriment as you're saying, because if they got down 2-0 in San Antonio, I think the Garden would just be that much more, like, intimidating.
Yeah, but imagine it at 1-1.
No, but if it goes 1-1, I think maybe the Knicks take 3 and the Spurs take 4. Like, I don't think either team is. I put these teams on a pretty equal playing field, as far as like what I can see out of them, both of them, and I don't think either one possesses enough to be overly dominant on the other one. And if they are, it's for a game, and then it's going to flip flop, right? Like, I would see 2-2 going, and then it's a best out of 3, and that's why I would see 7. Like, I think I see 7 regardless. I just don't know how you don't get there, but unless Wemby goes out of his mind. But like you said, he's very young. He's got a lot of things going on, and that series versus the Thunder, he had a couple games where
he did not go out of his mind. He was not the best player on the court.
No, a couple of times. So,
right.
Like, you have to assume that's going to happen again, right? Like, he's not going to be fully locked in and invested. And for the Spurs, it's like, if he's not there, they're very average. Like, again, so, you know, kind of that's what we've been saying. And they have a good supporting cast, but they're a very average team. You take Wemby out of there, and, like, the Knicks are overpowered them. But obviously, that you don't, and you can't.
What do you mean by take Wemby out?
What you mean by that?
Kill him.
Who could forget about De'Aaron Fox?
I'll tell you,
Game 7.
He's also compromised a little bit, and he's got a bad ankle.
I do love De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
It's I just want to point back to when I tried to talk about the trade on here. And
yeah, Marty's like, why do we care about De'Aaron Fox? I wasn't on that episode, and I wish I was.
Me, Marty, and Eric talked about the trade.
I do like De'Aaron Fox.
I do like De'Aaron Fox.
I think for the Knicks,
I don't know why I would say
I like De'Aaron Fox too. I like him in Sacramento. Mike Brown, he knows De'Aaron Fox very well. So, again, coaching advantage to Mike Brown.
You take De'Aaron Fox out.
Do you think Mike Brown made any difference whatsoever?
I don't think he made a difference in X's and O's. I think he made a difference in culture and locker room.
Cheering those guys on.
And that's all coaching is now.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Well, here's the thing. Knicks come out game 1. I think you got to start super fast. Like, transition basketball has to be super fast. I think you have to come out and be physical with Wemby right up front. I think, Lige, you already said it. Like, be physical with him. Let him know that this is not going to be an easy series for him. You are not going to be the best player on the floor. And both of you probably said it. I don't know. You're not going to be the best player on the floor in this series. You got a standing O. You did. But now you're starting to get that standing O taken back because you're being a pain in my ass.
I'm done.
All right.
Thanks, boss.
Good. You're welcome. Be physical with him early. That's like if I could take Hawkporty. Thank you. You take Hawkporty off the bench. You put him in the first 2 minutes, and you just fucking slam Wemby.
Wait, who comes off the bench?
Wemby.
Hawkporty.
Who the heck
takes Wemby?
You don't know who Hawkporty is? It's like the third center. You slam him, and then
Wemby.
He takes Wemby and he fucking whams him.
Takes Wemby and he whams him.
Average 2 points, 2 rebounds a game.
Exactly. He's
7 feet tall. He's a monster.
Yeah, he's a big guy. You take him off the bench and you fucking hit him. And then what I'm doing is I'm bringing in Tyler Kolek. And then Tyler Kolek's going to go crazy on him.
I like Kolek.
I like Kolek too. Kolek is the reason they won the Emirates.
Why do you guys like him?
I like the way he plays.
Oh, interesting.
Saint, this goes on YouTube, pal. So congrats. You just exposed yourself.
I didn't say anything.
We got 23 views on the last one.
That's
YouTube's actually, we could blow up on YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe why don't you put us in contact with your friend at Good Golf who's got like 400 million followers? Maybe try that out.
Connections to Good Golf?
Yeah, he does.
Marty, why don't you get us all those IG followers? You and Eric, we're going to get us like 5 views.
The whole inception of this podcast is just completely.
Imagine if we didn't have those connections and
it was built on a house of lies.
Yeah, it was just built on garbage, honestly.
Can you talk into the mic? It was built on a house of lies. I remember it clearly. I was sitting at my parents' house with Eric and Marty. I think it was Easter. Eric was over.
It was Easter.
And I was talking about starting some level of podcast or whatever, and these guys were like, "Yeah, we're down." I'm like, "Do you guys have friends who have like large followings on social media?" And they were like, "Oh yeah." We have a few friends with like 20,000 followers. I was like, "Great! Like we could use them to our advantage and help us out." And
in that moment, when I said
I haven't seen one since. I haven't seen one.
In that moment of saying that, I had zero intention of talking to them. In the moment that I said that, I literally had zero.
Marty, you don't have any. You're not talking to anyone.
One or two.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on with Chuck Knobloch?
I haven't talked to his...
We're filming in-house in the bleachers.
Yeah, I haven't talked to
a lot of people asking questions about that. I mean, we made big promises.
I'm talking to Chuck right now.
We didn't promise
We're working out.
I felt like it was a promise. We were going to Yankee Stadium and hanging out
He's talking to Hal right now, working on getting us one of the suites.
We got to get a big podcast set up. I can't even find a podcast studio to use in New York City, and there's a million of them. You want me to set one up? And I hit this mic with my hand one time, the whole audio shuts off. You think I'm going to bring this to
Mike? One day, can I do a live play-by-play at Yankee Stadium?
Welcome
and can you post
to
it?
Yankee Stadium.
We're going to do it at the Frank's Red Hot's corner or whatever it is.
We'll go out to that bar that's in like the corner of right field or whatever.
The Delta Club.
Marty, whenever you want to record yourself doing play-by-play to Yankee Stadium, go for it.
I'm pretty sure I have given you guys carte blanche to do whatever you want on social media. You just have to send it to me.
I'm just going to go and just play-by-play, and it's going to be like 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
You and Eric should do the walk-around thing. Like, are you guys Yankee fans? What do you think?
Do you guys like the Yankees?
Do you guys like the Yankees? Is that why you're here?
Those are my favorite people. What do you do for a living? Ugh.
Are we getting picks in for the next series?
What's one piece of advice?
Yeah, we should, and then I want to spend a few minutes on the Yankees. Sir, how did you become a billionaire?
Well, I'm self-made. You got to have a lot of revenue streams, yo.
I know you.
A lot of revenue streams.
I know you.
A lot of revenue streams.
My
You
Eba
basically
damn.
have a lot of cars. You got to know a lot of people.
You should have seen my Eba damn. Knicks picks. All right. Lige, since you asked, you go first.
All right, I'll go first. And I've put a lot of thought into this, running the numbers, crunching the numbers too.
Can we like
save it?
What?
Set the stage here. I mean, you probably picked against them the entire.
Well, all right, stop stealing my thunder, all right?
Okay, all right.
Against the 76ers, everyone else picked the Knicks. I picked the Sixers so we didn't get ESPN. Same thing happened against the Cavs.
Okay.
I picked the Cavs so we didn't get ESPN.
Wait.
Knicks in 4.
And you?
No, I don't like that.
Wow.
Knicks are just too hot to handle right now. Knicks in 4.
I mean, could you imagine?
No, I can't. I wouldn't even want to watch anything
Only
to do
pick
with
I'm giving on
basketball for
record.
a year.
Knicks in 4.
If the Knicks win in 4, I won't go on the internet for like 3.
You want to
bet? It'd be a bad year for hate watching for me. Thank God Arsenal lost.
Dude, there's no possible way. I just couldn't even I just couldn't do it.
You just can't wait to see SportsCenter or ESPN try to be like cool and hip and talk about 7th Avenue.
That's even worse. I know that too.
What you got to do is just absorb as much as you can right after it happens. While you're all pissed off and everything, just absorb as much as you can, and then you just let it go.
What, them lighting jerseys on fire and putting it out with their own piss?
Okay. Lige has Knicks in 4. I don't
Knicks
like
in
that.
4. That's
Marty,
crazy.
What do you have?
6. Knicks in 6. I've said it the whole time.
Okay, who? Okay.
Knicks in 6. I said 6.
I mean, we know, but you just said 6.
That was great.
6.
16 points.
Dude, 6. Okay.
I think we know he's a Knicks fan, but it would have been better to say Knicks in 6.
Well, that's why I immediately followed it up.
6.
You're right.
Marty, what do you think? 6.
Okay, Saint.
I
know where you're gonna go. Yeah. Here's the thing.
Too many games.
I want to say Knicks in 7, but I don't want to get to 7 because anything can happen in 7. I'm gonna go same as Marty. I'm gonna go Knicks in 6.
Wow. Some of us have the balls to do it.
No, that's fair. If the Knicks do win,
you guys totally missed that. I went like this is.
If the Knicks do win, I think they're winning at the Garden at home in front of everybody. I think if it does go 7,
imagine
I would
that?
Yeah, I know, but
could you imagine anything better for basketball, Matt? Than the Knicks winning at the Garden.
The Celtics winning at the Garden.
Yeah, Red Auerbach coming back and coaching the Celtics. Or whatever the hell his name is.
My buddy, I think, is going to Game 3. I think he literally maxed out his credit card. So
can you ask him how much he paid?
He won't tell me.
100 million.
So, I was actually back in the 2024 World Series. Tickets were, to sit up top were $1,000, which is pretty expensive for a baseball game. I was fortunate enough to get a ticket for $100, and I thought about it today or the other day. I'm like, I have nobody in the Rolodex who can help me get a ticket to this game. None. The person who helped me got a ticket can't even get himself a ticket.
Wow.
And he's,
James Dolan.
He's pretty well off. So I got Knicks in 6. Elijah has Knicks in 4. Garbage.
Crazy.
Marty has Knicks in 6. And Saint has the Spurs in 7.
All right, well, we're not getting the ESPN graphic.
I like it.
I'm taking a page out of Saint's book. I'm doing Knicks in 4, so if it happens, I can be right. And if I was wrong, then,
You're going to be like all the Knicks fans. Yo, Knicks in 4! Burn down the streets!
Knicks in 4, baby! Knicks in 4!
Listen, I've
take their Saint.
Burn the streets down!
I have talked to
fans from Connecticut.
Enough. There's one gentleman in particular who I speak to on Instagram all the time. His name's Benji. He's an amazing Knicks fan. He is at a lot of games. I think he went to every home game this year or close to.
That's insane.
Great guy. And
who said that?
We were DMing on Instagram the other day, and he's like, I've never been more confident. And I'm like, Oh man, I appreciate that, but like, it's just to be honest with you,
I appreciate that, but you're a moron.
Come on now, everything that they've actually needed to go right for them in this playoffs has. Like, you wanted the less experienced team in the Spurs, and you got them, and they went 7. Like, everything you asked for in the Western Conference Finals happened.
Eastern Conference went your way. Western,
the Pistons lost, the Celtics lost. I mean, everything
stars are aligning.
Right. You can't argue that. I don't think it would be a choke job at this point. Like, you got there.
What if they go up 3-0 and then lose 4 in a row?
Could you imagine that? There's a lot of could you imagine that happening tonight.
Imagine if the series goes to 8 games.
I think Kenny Atkinson still trying to figure out Game 7.
Could you imagine
he's got him right where he wants him?
9 pitch tonight, isn't
game? I saw an AI clip of Kenny Atkinson and James Harden trying to get into the Garden, scanning their passes, and the cops are like, no, and they just like walk off to the side. All right, well, that's the Knicks Spurs, and we will see Game 1 on Wednesday. The next time we talk will probably be Sunday. So, what does it go? Wednesday, Friday, Sunday?
They'll probably drag it into July, so who knows?
July 4th basketball on the 250th anniversary of this great country.
That'd be sweet. I heard Trump's going to go to one of the games.
He is going to go to one of the games, from what I understand.
Go to his son's wedding, though.
He's the president of the United States.
Let's see if he can go to the Knicks game.
Yeah, what did he say?
Known her long enough.
I've known her for a long time. That's such a great answer. Okay.
That is kind of funny.
It's an hilarious answer. Let's talk Yankees real quick to finish this up. I didn't get a question. Did any of you get a question?
No, but Aaron sent 2. Oh, well, we have the food one from 2 weeks ago we never asked.
Okay. Do you remember it?
Yeah, if you could pick one food that has no calories, but you can eat unlimited of it, like, what food equals no calories? What would you pick?
Okay. Hold that thought. Yankees, good road trip. 5-1, swept KC, 2 of 3 from the A's. Offense today was like, I think we were texting about it in the fellas chat. Everyone saw it. I think they scored 13 runs in the 3rd inning, 10 runs before even recording it out. Question for you guys. Who was the last team to do that and what year?
The Sox. And it was...
Give me the year, Shane, because I know this is great.
Like
1918?
No.
Like early 2000s sometime?
2000 and what happened?
The Sox are going to win the World Series this year?
Yes.
No.
I saw them in person today. They're not winning the World Series.
Yeah, I saw today they're 12 games behind, and they're actually only 6 games out of a wild card.
Don't stop.
No, I'm being serious. I saw it today. I'm like, the AL stinks.
It could happen.
Just move
on.
The
AL is very
crochet.
I want to talk about how the Yankees were shut out for 8 of 9 innings today.
Yeah, you're an idiot, dude.
I mean, at that point, you scored 13.
I mean, listen, and they tried to do everything possible to lose that game. They still gave up 9 runs.
Good. Here's the thing about that, Sam. I actually did think about that. I think Tim Hill gave up 4 of them. I think Tim Hill's been a pretty reliable guy out of the pen, so I'm not like, I know the bullpen needs work, like, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, I don't really pencil Tim Hill to give up 4 earned runs in an outing that often. So like, yes, the bullpen needs work, but Tim Hill's been like a reliable guy out of the.
Yeah, it's not the same type of win when you let them back into it, and actually like
the
a
A's,
little bit nerve wracking with Bednar there at the end.
Well, the fucking you saw the A's yesterday. I mean, did you stay up to watch that game?
They can mash, dude.
I just saw the highlights. I know we lost, and I just
watched
I mean,
it was 7-1, I think, and then all of a sudden they're walking guys, they're walking the bases low. It was crazy, but they did their best.
They can mash.
Oh yeah, I already asked that question. Obviously, the bullpen needs help. We all know that. One thing I heard yesterday on the broadcast, Ascaris told Michael Kay that he's teaching himself to switch hit. And I don't know why, but I would assume it's because the Yankees need a right-handed hitting catcher. Build from within, baby. Crazy. I mean, yeah, it's nuts. He said I do everything. He said I do everything else right-handed.
That's bad. That's not good. That's not a good look.
Yeah, sign your different contract right-handed then.
The guy wants to play. How are you going to knock him for that?
I'm not knocking him for trying it.
He can try all he wants, but he should be worried. If at
Marty,
this point
at that point, you're not learning how to switch hit when you're in the pros. Like, dude, that's not.
Here's the thing.
Master your craft on one side of the plate before you go to the other one.
Yeah, you can't hit from the left side.
He's the best catcher in the league. So
maybe his swing will be so perfect on the right side.
I actually saw somebody posted a clip of him just like they flipped his, from left to right. And every time he swung and made contact, he started running the wrong way, and I was like, ugh, it's messing with my brain. You can't hit from the left side. Now you want to jump over to the right?
Yeah.
Listen, they're I think John Heyman said it. They're targeting a right-handed hitting catcher at the deadline and bullpen help, and I think that's it. Starting pitching has been phenomenal. You got this series with Cleveland coming up on Tuesday.
Here?
Yep, in New York. Sorry, in New York. Sorry,
not Cleveland.
And it's Schlittler, Cole, Rodon.
L.
WWL. I need to see. I think it sucks for Yankee fans that we haven't gotten to see Cole and Fried in the rotation together. As long as Fried comes back healthy, I'm not going to push him back any sooner than he has to come back, because the starting pitching has been really, really good. I mean, you got
it's going to be off rotation to beat.
If they're all on and healthy, like it's a top rotation in baseball. Like one or two, I don't know.
Who else you put against it? Maybe Dodgers when healthy, but
no, I don't think anyone's ever 100% healthy, right? So just get him back at the right time.
You just hope you're healthy in the playoffs. I mean, at full strength in the playoffs.
Correct. It's a war of attrition here in Major League Baseball, and I had this argument with someone at work the other day. We're talking about like why he's I don't know where. I think he's from the UK. I think. And we're talking about the Premier League, and you guys should do it like this over here, and why is baseball 162? I said, because baseball is the greatest game ever created. It's not about the length of the season. That's not what it is. It's can you make it through the 162, and then can you win whatever it is, 16 more games to hoist the trophy into the air. It's more than physical. It's mental. Do you have the wherewithal between the ears to win it all? That's what I said to him. I don't think he got it, but whatever.
It sounds like he got it pretty good.
Wanker.
And then they started talking about the Bungala League, the Bangladesh League, or whatever. Bundesliga 1.
The Bangladesh.
Bundesliga 1. Bundesliga 2.
Bundesliga 1, and it went to 10, and then they went champions, and then they went Premier this, and then first one, loser this, and whatever it is.
Premier 1, first loser league.
Yes. Yeah, it's utterly ridiculous.
I remember that league.
But the Yanks again, 5-1, and coming home to play Cleveland. That'll be a good test. Cleveland actually is pretty good, I think, this year, right?
I'll give you a little scouting report on Cleveland. They can't hit the ball.
And we have our two best pitchers going in the first two games. It's great.
What's a good test? The entire AL is horrible.
Well, they're like, 10 games above 500?
They were on fire recently, and then they kind of cooled off. Their closer has 20 saves, though. Found that out the other day. That's nuts.
Class A?
That's dope.
Yeah, Class A.
Kate Smith
was back.
Thanks, Marty.
I didn't know Class A was back.
Marty goes, that's dope.
You want to hear? Can I give just a quick little Red Sox update today from what I saw?
Sure.
Yes.
Our 4, 5, 6 hitters were Yoshida, IKF, and Caleb Durbin.
Dude, IKF in the 5 hole.
Our DH today was Connor Wong.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's my Red Sox update. That's what's going on in the Red Sox. Crochet got pushed back because his injury flared up again, and Roman Anthony's not healthy.
What is his injury?
Quad, I think.
What's Roman's injury?
He gets drunk too often.
His noodle arm.
His noodle arm, and he's fucking.
Listen,
his noodle arm's
his arm was getting better. No, he would he get hit in the arm or something? I don't know. He can't swing a bat right now, so that's great. And
I didn't.
The only reason the Red Sox won today is because the Guardians ran out of ABS challenges. Bases loaded, Abreu's up. Clearly a strike. Calls it a ball. Walks a run in to make it 4-4, and then the Red Sox scored 5 more runs with 2 outs.
I mean, you took 2 of 3 from Cleveland.
Yeah, we just got swept by the Twins at home.
And swept by the Braves after that.
No, we beat the Braves.
No, you beat them 8-0. Sorry, I didn't see that. My bad. Read it wrong.
It took me 2 times through the lineup to realize Connor Wong was batting 8th as our DH, and Navarez was our catcher.
I don't understand why you guys have played the Braves. You played them twice in a week.
Yeah, we're done with those guys.
Oh, they swept you the first time.
Mets,
my bad.
It's gonna be real ugly baseball.
Don't look now. The Mets swept, I think, the Marlins.
No, the Marlins beat them the other day. I thought, whatever. It doesn't matter. They suck too.
New York Metropolitans.
No, they swept the Marlins.
They swept the Marlins. Keep an eye out for them.
Listen, they are right now. The New York Metropolitans are 13.5 out of first place. And in the wild card, we're looking at wild card standings in June.
Hey, chasing down the NL East.
They're only 5.5 out of a wild card. So, like, that's extremely doable with, like, a gazillion games to go.
There's 100 games to go. Found that out today.
1 gazillion.
It's not about the 162. It's about can you just get through it, showing up to the ballpark day in and day out. Just same shit every day. Could you imagine being a pro baseball player and having the same routine before you play a game for 162 games? That would kill me. But it probably feels great.
You have the same routine before you go to for the next 40 years.
Marty does have a kind of valid point. You have the same routine every week.
It's just that's like great, isn't it?
Yeah. And
yeah, but like
get to do something.
I'm talking like
sports.
Yeah, but like there's mornings where I don't have a coffee before I go to work, which is it's not often, but like I feel like a pro athlete could not get ready to play for a game unless they do everything exactly the way they program themselves to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Marty can't wait to get to the stock market tomorrow.
You sent me to a bad diner today.
I haven't been there in probably 10 years, and I know it was refurbished, but what did you order at the diner? Can I ask?
An omelet, sausage.
A what?
Cheese. An omelet with sausage, cheese, peppers,
what
and
was
onions.
wrong with it?
The hash browns were like Mexican hash browns. They had like Mexican rice in it.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, what do you not like those?
And it just wasn't good. We sat there for 25 minutes.
What do you mean they had like salsa on them? Like the salsa and cheese or whatever?
Love salsa and cheese.
No.
Can I ask you a question though? Like how
in the hash browns?
Did you?
That sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Did you read the menu?
It just said hash browns on it. You would think it would be great, but it was like kind of mushy. It wasn't crunchy at all.
Okay, well, I mean, I can't help
that
a diner
a laundry
messed
list
up
of complaints
eggs.
Coming, and
they
it
had
didn't
egg
come.
creams.
Dude, those guys should be dead.
It was a cool vibe though.
Why? Because they're Mexican? That's crazy.
Dude, Marty, what's your problem?
Took 25 minutes for the waiter to come up to us, but it wasn't as bad.
I feel like that's just city etiquette.
It was cool to be back.
No, it's never that bad.
It was because it was on the street where Tay used to live, so it was like cool to be back there. I was like, wow, I felt like.
Well, I mean, you asked me for a recommendation in a place that I no longer live, and I gave you what I know. I didn't see anyone else bringing anything to the table, so you're asking for help. I help you, and then you slap me in the face. All right,
Trade you just like that too. Didn't take any more than a second.
Question of the week. Lige, ask it again.
Yes, if you could pick one food to eat for the rest of your life, and it is no calories, it's not bad for you.
Yep.
What food do you pick?
That's a great question. It's good work, Aaron.
That was not an Aaron. Aaron stole it from me. He's put in the
Aaron
group chat.
stole the last couple. He stole the other one from that Instagram.
He's going to be so upset when he hears this.
My answer was pizza. If I could eat unlimited pizza, I would be very happy.
Yeah, that's pretty.
All right, here's the other. Here's caveat. We can't pick anyone else's answer. So Lige, pizza's off the board.
Lige got to go first?
Because it was my question.
Because he asked the question. Pizza's off the board.
I have a second answer too, but I'm not going to say it. I'll wait till
you can say it. You can say it at the end. Saint, you can go second since you bitched about it.
No, I don't want to go second. Fuck you.
It's your birthday, man. Go second.
What would you say? Beer?
He's going to pick alcohol.
Yeah, beer for sure.
Yeah, dude. I need all the Jameson.
Beer chicken.
Daniels. I wish they had no calories. Why don't you guys fuck off? I feel like it's pretty easy.
The margaritas that come in the glass that are frozen, bunch of sugar in it.
I can't even remember the last time I had a margarita. I
Jack
think
and
they're
Coke.
disgusting.
Jack and Coke. J-Mo and Coke. J-Mo and ginger ale.
Ginger ale, no Coke.
All right, come on, focus.
Pasta in its many forms.
Fuck off.
Oh, yeah.
Very easy answer. I could eat pasta every day of my life if you put it in a different form. So
if you get a the Ciccio pasta, right, Marty? It's the best. Healthy. If you scan it on the Yuka app, it's great.
How is it healthy?
There's no additives. It's real pasta.
No, it's just all carbs, though.
Yeah, dude, it's still carbs. It doesn't.
You need carbs.
It's not like the slop that they Barilla.
It's not Barilla.
You need the carbs, but I just consume too many carbs.
Well, we have to look at the other carbs that you're eating. You're eating a lot of bread.
Yeah, bread's awesome.
It is awesome.
It is.
Okay, Marty, you can go third.
Good.
I'm really stuck between two, and they're like two total
My weed
opposites. Pen. Nope, 3 months clean, Saint. Thanks for bringing that up.
I can't live without my
scumbag,
dude.
3 months.
Wait.
To be fair, Marty, you go at him about his alcoholism all the time.
That's why I just did that. You understand?
No, dude,
you dumb piece of shit.
No, dude.
Saint's going on 2.5 minutes without alcohol.
You always take it too far, dude. You always do.
Yeah, you know what, Saint? That was a little messed up. He's clean.
Oh, yeah.
If I could see his picture quality, I might think he's kidding, but I have no idea what he looks like.
Yeah.
Me?
I might put you on a ban until you get back onto a computer. I mean, it's grainy.
It's like 6 pixels, dude. It looks like we're
really
filming in 2004.
Bad? That makes no sense.
Dude, you're a loser.
Listen, but the end product will be fine. Just answer the question.
The end product will be fine. I'm going to say a Philly cheesesteak.
That's a good answer.
So you're going to eat Philly cheesesteak forever?
Yeah, dude, you would eat Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
They're great.
Philly cheesesteaks
How
are
often
awesome.
do you eat Philly cheesesteaks?
I think there's like 15 better answers than that.
Probably once a month.
Yeah, but the question was
fine.
like you don't hold on, but the question is like you can eat it whenever you want. You don't have to eat it every day.
So it's got to be a commonplace thing. You're always just popping out and getting cheesesteaks.
I get cheesesteaks,
he's on a deserted island. He's on a beach.
Yeah, just put me up the old school way with cheese with.
Philly cheesesteaks just aren't one of those things. Like you can get them more.
I know you have to like it takes time and stuff.
Elijah, you took pizza.
Yeah, good answer.
Yeah, good answers.
So now I'm on to Philly cheesesteak, my third.
I just think there's better answers.
Or pancakes. Oh yeah, well it's my answer.
Pancakes would be good.
Well, he just took 2.
Pancakes are fine, and Philly cheesesteaks aren't.
Well, so now I'm nervous to answer.
Is more commonplace that you would
Mike,
eat
don't
more
let them
frequently.
shame you.
Now I'm nervous to answer because I have 2 things in mind. Because again, pizza and pasta would have been one of mine. But if I say something of a sandwich type, I might get jumped.
What kind of sandwich? Tell us.
Depends.
Italian mixes. Cutlet. I want Italian mixes.
I'm not a big Italian mix guy.
Chicken cutlet.
I would go. It's between these 2: chicken cutlet, fresh mutts, roasted red peppers, oil and vinegar.
Yeah,
or
that's healthy.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
It's healthy.
Yeah,
lots of onions.
Is healthy. Choice. Bacon, egg,
lots of onions. It's healthy.
Cholesterol. Don't worry about it. When I get to 800, I'll sell.
Got cheese in there. Got parsley in there.
It got cheese in there. It's got parsley in there.
My second answer would have been ice cream.
I'll tell you what. I had ice cream yesterday from a place called Ralph's. Generally, Ralph's Italian ices. I think they're mostly known for their Italian ices, but they have soft serve. Around here, for some reason, you know how you like go to Curry Freeze back home, and it's like that ice cream like shop. They don't really have that here.
Really?
So Ralph's has it, and I got a twist with rainbow sprinkles in a dish. Never a cone. Never a cone.
Interesting. I always do cone, and then I can get a dish with the cone if I need it.
Fair, but never a cone.
Love that little extra treat at the end.
I like to eat it like an adult. Never a cone. And it was a little airy. You know, like when you like scoop into it, you could see the air bubbles in it, and it just
they screwed you over. It sounds like.
Yeah, it just. And Taylor, who used to work at an ice cream shop, she says that girl should be fired. They need to put more cream in their machines.
Tough crowd.
Yeah, she's a pro. She used to work at.
I would eat a half gallon of ice cream every day. I love ice cream.
You know,
I'll tell you what.
My second would be chicken wings, bro.
That's a good answer.
Good choice.
Frozen yogurt.
From
I've
the
been
pub.
getting some frozen yogurt lately.
Yeah, pub chicken.
Cake batter.
I just had something in my head and I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Breakfast sandwiches is a good one because I do like
such a good answer related.
Nixon 4, baby, Nixon 4.
Nixon 4, welcome to New York. We're fuck Boston, fuck everywhere. It's New York and nowhere.
Race for the Wizards.
I'm trying to think what I was going to say because it was such a great point.
The Yankees are not as good as they seem.
I almost said meatballs. Oh, man, I really can't remember.
I love
how
Marty's response to everything is, that's good for you.
Most of these things are not.
Bacon, egg, and cheese, good for you. Chicken cutlet up with oil and vinegar on it, good for you.
A lot of onions.
You know what I had today?
Oh.
All the bagel shops around here are making blue and orange bagels for the Knicks.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I saw one of the bakeries. They're making that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We both got one today. I got just a plain bagel, blue and orange.
The Jalen Brunson sandwich.
Scallion cream cheese, not toasted. I hate a toasted bagel with warm cream cheese. Oh, that's disgusting.
Insane.
Federal prison. You should be
wild.
You should be in federal. You should be in federal prison if you toast a bagel
very much
and put cream cheese on it because it runs down. It's hot. It's
You're not
disgusting.
putting enough cream cheese on it. You got to put more on it so it doesn't run down.
A lot of onions.
Federal fucking prison.
Well, you're
in the
minority there.
Today, did she have cream cheese on her bacon, egg, and cheese?
Yes, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Wow.
Bacon, egg, bacon, scallion, cream cheese. Very delicious. But again, hot cream cheese. Bacon. Bacon all the time.
Sausage.
Never sausage.
Sausage.
No.
Always sausage. Always
sausage.
Oh my
God.
So
much better when you grow up. Sausage.
Be an adult for 1 minute in your life, and it's bacon, egg, and cheese.
What's that supposed to mean?
Children eat sausage
hash
like
brown
that.
on it?
No.
Yes.
I
mean, honestly, I'd rather put them all on there.
Put the hash browns on the breakfast sandwich with the bacon.
Speaking of Dunkin', I think Dunkin' has the greatest meal deal in the history of meal deals.
It's the best. You can't beat it. $6.
You physically
for a
cannot
medium
beat
coffee.
You can beat it.
Medium coffee, hash browns,
$6.
and a bacon, egg, and cheese, $6. That's the
only
greatest
thing
meal
better
deal
is
in the
like a
history of
Costco,
meals.
but
Where are you getting a better meal than that for $6?
the 99.
A better quality meal?
Yeah,
or
fucking shrimp scampi from TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
Dude, you make... Listen to me. You make... No. You make fun of me about that? You better make fun of your wife, too, then. Because you said that Tay agreed with what I
doesn't.
said.
She didn't understand the question.
Oh, now we backtrack. Dude, what I said was not that crazy. Tony. You guys are just being fucking dickheads.
Real good chicken Alfredo.
It was just the fact that you went shrimp scampi from TGI Friday.
No, it wasn't
it was like
shrimp
you
scampi.
said seafood. Seafood from Fridays. Or 99.
I said seafood from 99, which is it's like a seafood chain restaurant.
No,
like,
it's
that's
not.
literally what it is.
Long John
99
yes,
is
it is.
99 is not a seafood restaurant.
Dude, are you
Red Lobster?
Wait.
Where do you think 99? Wait. Where do you think 99
Boston
was originally founded in New England, and what do you think it was predominantly for?
I have never heard that before in my life.
Right, because you're from fucking upstate New York. Why would you know that?
So are you.
Yeah, but I fucking know what it is.
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm never getting seafood from 99 or TGI Fridays. I might get shrimp.
It's not bad at all, so I've had it, and it's fine. Like, I think you just putting a stipulation on it like it's death.
Well, no, I was annoyed because you were like,
Chipotle.
No, I was annoyed because you think there's this like cult in America that people love Chipotle. Like I've never heard it, seen it once in my life. No, I'm not.
Well, probably because you're a part of it. Elijah agreed. He said he's heard of it.
No, it's not exclusively seafood based.
Okay, so you lose.
It's not exclusively seafood based, of course not. But I'm saying that's where it was predominated. It originated in New England as a 99 a seafood place for like fried shrimp, fried haddock, whatever, fish and chips. That's what that. I'm not fucking doing.
Speaking of fish and chips,
their logo is like a horse. It's a horseshoe. I'm pretty sure.
Horseshoe. It's a horse.
Yeah,
I went to London. The food there stinks.
I disagree.
Fish and chips, tremendous.
I've heard that too. The food there's not
London
great.
food was
Oh,
good.
stop! You ate scotched eggs like a
I was in
sucking
Ireland.
them down.
I was in Ireland.
What'd you eat? A crumpet? What the fuck is a crumpet anyway? It's like a wafer.
I literally ate fish and chips everywhere I went.
Yeah, it's delicious. Don't get me wrong; it's really good. And I got way too big of a fish; I couldn't even finish it. It's just a great place. I loved it, but food scene not so good. Okay, great. We did the question.
You gotta find what you're talking about. I don't see it.
I think this got off the rails for the last 5 minutes, but I liked it.
You guys fucking pissed me off.
Shocking.
Yep, grab your drink.
Happy birthday, Saint.
Classic.
Dude,
I'm pissed off. I'm
gonna
gonna drink.
On a Sunday night.
I'm
reset
pissed
the
off.
counter.
He's been sober for
Dude,
for 3 minutes.
Dude, shoot me! I'm having a beer.
It's like my brother Dan. My brother Dan would show up to any family party. You know, he'd bring a 12-pack. It's like, Dan, none of us drink.
That's the equivalent of what I just did.
Always.
Having a beer in my own house.
Danny loved that. Him talking.
Marty, you want
Mike, pull the plug, Mike.
You want to go to the movies, dude? Yeah, man. Let's get a few beers before we go.
Let's get a couple.
Yeah, that
of
pisses me off.
That's what all these guys.
I'm not a fan of that.
So
finding an excuse to drink like we're 17 again. I mean, my God.
And I'm not finding an excuse. I'm drinking a beer in my house.
Whatever. That'll do it for this episode. Check us out on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts.
Don't listen to this.
YouTube.
Knicks in 4.
We're on YouTube.
Knicks in New York and nowhere.
Saint's gonna put on Dropkick Murphys after this. Drink a couple more beers.
Yeah, Marty, go hit your fucking weed pen.
Follow us.
3 months clean, dude.
On TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever it's called now. And we will talk to you guys next week after the NBA Finals have started. Let's go Knicks. See ya.
See ya.
Spurs.